Jeremy, thank you. July is National Ice Cream Month, and the town of Unicoi is ready to celebrate. Whether it's strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate, the Buffalo Valley Historic Association will be serving up your favorite summer sweet treat. And here to give us the details is Jean Mole. Jean, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Well, it's good to have you, especially when we're talking ice cream. So we said July National Ice Cream Month. Yesterday, you told me it was actual Ice Cream Day.
Ice Cream Day, yes.
So tell me about your event. How does it work?
Well, we start at 2 o'clock on Saturday, and we will be churning the old-fashioned way of making ice cream. We'll be making 4 flavors. It will be chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and peach. We will also have the little cups that children like so well. And then we're also going to have a fun day where we, instead of throwing snowballs, we're throwing water balls. Not water balloons, water balls.
Do they hurt?
Imagine if you get too close and too hard, it would.
It depends on who's throwing it, too.
And we have water slides, too.
Well,
so.
Peach ice cream,
Yes.
that's really piqued my interest. And doing it through the churn, now that's got to do a little bit different than your store-bought ice cream.
Right.
Tell me how that process works.
Well, we start with a base of ice with milk or heavy cream and sugar and eggs. We cook that, and then we let it cool down in the refrigerator. We bring it back and we put it in the churn with ice and salt around it, and we start churning. On that day, we also add the fresh peaches or the fresh strawberries also.
Oh, that sounds incredible. Now, this is something you guys have been doing for over a decade. Why start this?
It was just something the cabin needed. We're out of a 1,700 cabin, so we just try to do things along the way that reflect the history of that cabin.
And it's happening at the Bogart Bowman cabin,
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Tell us a little bit about the history of the cabin.
Well, the cabin was first built back when John Sevier was governor, or probably even fighting in the war at the time, because he had camped along that creek there where our cabin is. And we do a lot of different activities all through the year. Somebody had gone in and covered it with sheetrock and stuff like that, and when they were going to tear it down, that's when they started finding the cabin, and they rebuilt that cabin, and it's beautiful.
It never makes sense to me why people try to cover up history, and I think we're kind of undoing that in historic homes as well. When you're like, well, this wood, we got to bring back the wood back to life, bring back the cabin. So for people who do plan on coming out, what do they need to know?
They need to know it's free and come ready to have fun and eat a lot of ice cream.
Eat a lot of ice cream. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm excited for that.
That's right.
And you had a little bit of snippets about the history of ice cream you wanted to share.
The first ice cream came from China.
Really?
And Marco Polo brought it back to Italy, and then it started spreading through the European countries, and then it came here and was first introduced at Colonial Williamsburg, because we didn't have freezers back then.
No.
What they would do is put all the ingredients in a tin can, sort of, and they would pack it in ice and hay, and when it started getting thick, they'd go stir it some more, and they would do that for about 10 days before you'd have ice cream thick enough to really eat.
Well, it really reminds us how lucky we are today, because we could just go to the store and pick it up, and you've got to see them hand churn it, because that is a labor of love.
Yes, it is.
I don't even like whipping cream by myself at home. That takes forever.
It's hard at the end.
Well,
very hard.
Hopefully people will come check it out and see it and
Absolutely.
taste, because it's going to be a little different. It's going to be richer and delicious.
Yes.
Well, Jean, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And the Ice Cream Social will be this Saturday from 2 to 4. It is happening at Bogart Bowman Cabin, located at 5021 Unicoi Drive. There will be plenty of games, fun, and of course, plenty of ice cream. We'll be right back with more events you don't want to miss this week.